Lie down in bed. Get yourself snuggled down. Close your eyes and listen to my voice. I want you to breathe slowly and imagine you're bringing your breath all the way through your toes, up your legs, up your chest, to the top of your shoulders. Hold it and breathe all the way out. Take another breath, breathing through all the way up, through your legs, through your chest, to the top of your lungs. Hold it and gently release all the way out. One more time. I want you to take a deep breath in, imagining you're drawing that breath through your toes, all the way up your legs, chest, to the top of your shoulders. Hold it and gently release all the way out. Breathing normally now. I want you to come on a journey. I want you to imagine that you're at the beach and you're walking through the sand dunes and you can feel the warm sand crunching under your toes. Hear that squeaky noise as you come through the sand dunes. And now, beautiful long beach. You look to your left and you look to your right, and all you can see is beautiful golden sand. I want you to look in front of you, and the waves are magnificent. They roll in, crashing just in front of you, and the water runs up the beach and curls around your ankles. You're a bit surprised at how cold it feels. And before you can even get used to it, it goes all the way back down the beach into the ocean. I want you to stand there and feel the waves run up the beach, curl around your ankles, and then go back up to the ocean.
The camera clicks, something within you snaps. Thanks, guys.
WEFT Champaign, this is WEFT Sessions with Old Home, and I want to praise that for the obvious similarities to Belle and Sebastian. You wear your influences on your sleeve. So, would you guys like to introduce yourselves? I know, obviously, some of you are returning guests, but it's been a while, and this is a newer project. How new is it?
Well, it's in this iteration, about a year?
Yeah.
But it went before that.
And you were here, what, 2005, 4?
Yeah.
So, yeah, let's talk about how we, well, first of all, your names.
Hey, what's up? I'm Jeremy. I'm the vocalist for Old Home.
I'm Chris Hopkins. I'm the lead guitar player, the lead.
I'm good. Play drums. I'm Kyle. I play bass guitar.
Well, welcome back to, who's been here before?
So a couple of us, yeah, like 3 out of 4.
Everybody
of us.
but Jeremy. So
Everybody but Jeremy.
this is your hazing.
It is.
Yeah.
We'll
I've
be
never
gentle.
been surrounded by so many jewel cases.
Gentle hazing.
Yeah.
You're in.
In
All
other
right,
bands,
thanks.
I mean, we've all been here in other
Right.
bands, and some of us, in 2 of us in one band, 3 of us, I don't know.
I'm always a little hesitant because sometimes people will be like they don't want to be identified, and I don't entirely understand that. But, you know, I guess if maybe you don't want to be judged on previous...
Oh, no.
Not at all.
Be happy with what you do before.
Yeah.
I mean, that's my... I get people have different,
Yeah.
you know...
I don't know why you try and like reincarnate yourself as something or not.
I feel like generally if I like people, you know, they don't have to worry about like, you know, what if he stops liking me because he remembers I was also in this band, you know?
Right.
But
We've been in the local music scene here for a while, so we always like promoting that, and then the fact that we've still been able to play music and get shows in the scene
Mhm.
for
Yeah.
over 15, 20 years, 30 years.
That's great.
Sometimes. I looked at
30
Greg,
years.
30 years.
Say I'm 1992, so.
Right. So it's awesome. It's awesome
Mhm.
to say, yeah, we've been doing this for this long.
It
We've been in
is.
Other bands, and we've been here
and how'd you fall in with this guy?
with Jeremy.
Yes.
Well, about maybe he was in another band. They
Mhm.
didn't actually play here, but around the same time as Fireflies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And we played shows together and became friends.
That was Jazz to
Get
Moon
on
Bass
the mic.
2, which was...
Get on the mic.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yes.
Get on the mic.
Right. So around that time, well, it was 2007.
So you said
2006.
Fireflies and...
Jazz to Moon Bass.
Okay.
Jazz to Moon Bass 2.
Yeah, and so we played in bands and knew friends. We're friends with each other. We lived together and slept together and all that stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a lot of information.
Hung out in basements and
in
slept
beds.
together. Yeah. Sure.
Right, well, you know, the music scene's very...
No, we
I wasn't
Very
asking
close
for
and
clarification there.
like
You said
sleepovers.
too much information.
Right.
It's like sleeping bags, like camping, like camping.
I, again, not asking, you know.
Yeah, it was fun. It was a good time.
Well, good, good.
And we were. It was such a great experience. Then we decided to ask Jeremy to be in this band.
I was like, yeah, let me get out my sleeping bag first.
And
But,
he's like, "Wait, you guys
I'll do
have
it."
kids now, so we can't have sleepovers anymore."
I keep wanting to ask people to be in a new band with me, but there wasn't an old band, so that doesn't work, you know.
Well, you just have to fabricate one.
Right.
I guess. Oh, I've fabricated many, but as far as actual bands, that's different.
You gotta fake it till you make
I
it.
think most of my listeners have been in bands with me, but none of us sang or played instruments, so.
Right.
That sounds good.
Did I say that on air?
I mean, that's where we all start, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, where can people buy your many recordings?
We only have a demo out now of 4 songs that's on our Bandcamp page, and you can pay whatever you want. And the
Perfect.
Cool thing about the Bandcamp page, thank
Uh-huh.
you, Greg. The cool thing about the Bandcamp page is if you do decide to pay money,
Uh-huh.
it actually is a donation towards the Southern Poverty Law.
Ah,
So it'll go up. You know, Bandcamp takes their whatever portion they have, and they have a
Mm-hmm. Right.
discount for donations. But the rest of it, all of the money will go to Southern
well,
Poverty.
the good thing is we're not supposed to give out specific prices on air, but free and pay what you want,
Yeah,
we're
right.
totally okay with.
Totally-
And
yeah, totally
and to
pay
be
what you
clear, like bands don't get in trouble, but I'm not supposed to encourage people to, you know,
Oh,
give
yeah.
cover for a show that's not a fundraiser for WEFT. But
absolutely.
but yeah, I don't even have to sweat because that is not a specific.
We're doing all the
Yes.
Yep.
So, Mitchum. This show is brought to you by Mitchum. So effective you can skip a day.
We all did.
Okay. You guys, the candor is just awesome.
Great. Cool.
It's a different kind of funk.
Yes. Oh my. Yes. All right. Well, what do you have for us next?
2 more songs. I mean, do you remember the names of them, Jared?
Well, what are we playing?
I
next?
think we're playing. Well, if we play the set, are we gonna play the first song and then
So the next song I believe is called Waterlogged.
Waterlogged?
and
Waterlogged.
Then a new one.
The newest one.
Not.
Well, while you're
we'll call it Apple Tree.
and I will just remind people that you are listening because I can't say the band name too often, as long as we still get to your songs. You're listening to our old home.
Old Home.
Old Home on WEFT Sessions on WEFT Champaign. Thanks, guys.
Thanks a lot. share the sun, share the soil, and share the sun, and share the sun, and share the sun. Grow beside me. Woo! Thanks, y'all.
Can I ask a stupid question about that?
Yeah.
So you went from the shouting to the gentler vocals there, and it was share the soil all along?
Share the soil, share the sun.
Was it supposed to sound like genocide for almost the whole song?
Well, you know, maybe.
Okay, I just
audio-wise.
took for granted you were shouting genocide until the very end, and
I mean, you know, it's kind of the opposite of what I was saying. But
yeah, that's
Maybe I did that on purpose.
I don't know if that's something you get a lot or if I just need to clean out my ears, but it was kind of a
get it a
fascinating
lot.
it was kind of a fascinating discovery that you weren't actually saying genocide the whole time. So like, oh, this is about something else.
It really is.
Or that other genre.
Yeah.
Well, I was especially thinking going from SPLC to genocide was kind of a weird, you know, those don't really fit, I don't think. So
Well,
Right.
usually they don't.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a whole other discussion, but
Unless we want Southern Poverty to look at us.
yeah, they're pretty broad with their definition, I think, of you know, they have a pretty copious list of you know, kind of like Nixon's list. These are the enemies. So yeah, I guess if you felt left out, you could just sing about genocide long enough, and
Get on a list.
yeah,
Someone's gonna listen if you scream genocide enough times.
yeah. You know, it's probably, you know, are you singing it with a question mark after it, or an exclamation point, an
It's one of those
asterisk?
question, then an exclamation, then another question mark.
Yes.
I
Anyway.
want a roller coaster, you know.
So you're listening to Old Home? Yes, Old Home on WEFT Sessions. Sorry to say you're listening to WEFT Sessions on Old Home, which, you know, would be kind of... I guess we could do that.
Well, we own the station now, I guess.
Then you get to manage payroll, I guess. Isn't that exciting? It's exciting for us. We don't need to do pledge drive. We can just ask you guys how the campaign went. Pledge drive is over, but we are still accepting pledges. So I will have more on that when you're done, because it seems weird to take up your hour talking about. So this is where we talk about your upcoming gigs, your
Yeah.
social media.
Rail. We're playing at the Rail on Thursday.
The Brass Rail?
The Brass Rail.
Brass
What time?
On Thursday. When does it start? 9?
The show starts at 9.
And it's with Winter, our good friends.
Uh-huh.
Winder.
Who I
Winter.
believe are going to be on the show in
Sorry.
2 weeks. Maybe,
Yeah,
yeah.
Winder's up in May. I saw it on the list.
May 8th?
Yeah, that sounds right.
Probably on a Monday.
Yeah,
Most
maybe.
likely on a Monday.
Yeah. For sure. They're coming right
Definitely a Monday.
And this is all Greg's last hurrah. Greg is leaving us.
Oh.
But he's got a job and he's moving on to Denver.
Oh, my.
Yeah.
So we wanted to document.
Well, you're going to still commute to all the shows, right?
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, totally.
We're gonna Skype him in.
Not like it's far away.
We wanted to document what we've been doing for the past year and just say goodbye to him in a good way.
I bet
Nice way.
you would have gotten the John Hickenlooper question at trivia last week. He's the former Denver mayor, governor of
I
California.
didn't know that.
Okay, well, you'll probably,
you do.
you'll be seeing more of him, whether you want to or not.
I guess I should know that.
Well, a few weeks from now, you'll laugh at not because it'll seem like you knew it all along.
Yeah, yeah.
Trivia is not about showing off. It's about everybody eventually knowing stuff and having fun, hopefully. So what's Old Home about? Hopefully having fun and, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
I don't know. It started as a project. Chris had a child, I had a child, and we needed a creative outlet, and we wanted to play together again, and we just started playing together and writing music.
How long till they're in the band?
Jeremy was about 2 years, and Greg was probably about 3 years.
No, I meant your children.
Oh, our children.
Yeah.
Oh, they're in the band.
Well, I figured, you know, gee,
2 years and
He'll probably.
nobody will form a band with me. I'm going to have some kids, and by the time they're in school, they better.
Hopefully, my child hates everything I write. So that's what I'm gonna go for. And he creates something better. So that's. I hope he never joins my band.
that was about 3-4 years ago we started playing, and we've gone through a couple iterations of band members. And yeah, so we've been playing some of these songs for that long, but not all of them.
So the two of you have been here all along.
Yeah.
Well, I moved back down to Champaign about 4 years ago.
Well, I guess what I'm saying is,
And we've been here the whole time
Right.
in this band.
so you're new and you're already leaving.
He's the newest member.
He is.
And he's leaving.
Well, maybe he just wants to include somebody else.
Yep.
Anything else to talk about before we go on?
Come to the
Anything
rail
else?
on Thursday.
Yeah, come
Please
to the rail,
do.
hang out.
I'm excited to hear they're A, having shows, and B, having shows that are not on a Sunday night.
Right.
Right.
And like two band bills. It's fabulous.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, because even if you have kids, you can usually get away for two bands.
Yeah. And
Right.
like anyone who even has a social life can maybe see two bands.
Yep.
And then just move on to the next bar.
And nothing against Sunday shows. It's just I already know I'm spoken for most Sundays. But yeah, Thursdays are a little more negotiable. So
Yeah, it'll be a good time.
Should be a lot of
Jesus
fun.
has my hand.
and I'm just happy to see the Brass Rail be a venue because there were some great shows there a
Yeah.
few short years ago, and then I realized, oh, that was actually quite a while ago. So
Right.
Yeah.
because
Hopefully it continues.
they were smoky.
We're
So
bringing it back.
It's
The smoking too, by the way.
I feel like we should tell people
We're bringing
isn't
cigarettes
isn't
with
the
us.
Brass Rail the longest continuously operating alcohol establishment in Champaign?
Yes, it is.
I think so.
First one to get a permit after Prohibition.
Yeah.
Garrett's here.
Whoa, what's up, Garrett?
What's up? Don't let me mess up the interview.
No.
Well, they were actually just about to introduce a song, I believe.
That ourselves.
So what's this next one?
This is the newest.
This is new.
Ooh,
New
newer
song.
than Apple Tree?
Apple Tree 2, Part
Apple Tree Part 2.
All right, back in two.
The new patch. Oh, God.
I start this one, right? Okay.
Venture over here. I got it.
story. Tell us the story, Jeremy.
A story, okay. Well, there was a time where we played WEFT sessions. That was earlier tonight. Actually, we're still doing it.
Yeah, we're doing it now.
But I think I mentioned earlier I've never been surrounded by so many Jewel cases. But how many Jewel albums are there within Jewel cases? I mean, really, it's worth thinking about right now. I mean, Foolish Games, right? It's one of them. You
Math Games.
You were made for me, and I was made for you, or meant.
Can or not. So, do you know anything about when Jewel was first promoted?
I mean, it was in Alaska, right?
When Jewel got signed to a major, they put out a record. It was like Jewel in concert, and it was her cussing out her audience.
Really?
And whoever was at the label really didn't like her. And it's just a weird, you could find it on eBay probably. It's a weird CD of Jewel just having the worst concert and blaming the audience and
Really?
doing some covers. And just a few months later, she was popular on the radio. But I remember she came here with,
That Yukon one.
I think it was No Doubt and Bush. And people were just confused why she was part of the tour. And again, a few months later, she was a big deal. But
Well, they're like, who else we got in Alaska to do this? Oh, wait.
well, didn't she go back and forth from Alaska to Illinois? Like she went to boarding school.
She was like homeless in a car in L.A.
That's what I thought.
But she's,
I thought that's when she wrote her book of poetry or whatever.
Man,
Well-
I need to learn more about Jewel.
or at least that CD, because it's a very entertaining artifact, and I still wonder how it got released. It was promo only.
So the
That's,
songs are there, but the banner with the audience is also there.
well, the cussing out the audience is just not something
That's
you
kind of
usually.
banter, right?
Oh, sure. It's just not something you usually see issued by a major label to promote somebody.
It's like a little puddle of muddish. Like,
She hates
It
me.
was her only CD to have a parental advisory, right?
To have what?
Parental advisory sticker.
I don't think they did those for promos.
Oh, okay. Well, in a perfect world,
Yeah, there we go.
promos would get rated.
So are we good?
are you on? I think your amp's just screwed, right?
We like to blow stuff up.
Just so we're
Yeah.
clear, I can talk until you're ready. So if I'm talking and you're ready, stop me from talking. But as long as you can't play, what do you want to talk about?
Greg, do you have any last words in Champaign?
Oh,
Last words.
Before you leave Purgatory?
No.
Oh, this is
I can't think
Purgatory?
of nothing. Champagne.
this is Limbo.
Purgatory, is that what you said?
He's in Limbo.
I'll be back.
Feel like we need a Limbo stick.
Jump.
Yes.
If anybody needs any brownies or gummy bears, I hear there's some there. I don't know.
Yeah, there's a lot of bakers there for some reason. I
Yeah.
didn't really figure that out.
What are they?
They're just top out. They can't have anything that looks good to children.
Oh.
Like Joe Camel. Joe Camel for the marijuana.
The views and opinions expressed on WEFT do not necessarily represent the
kids
board of
really like
directors
pucks?
or the band
Like they're
or
hockey fans.
the people talking or anybody alive.
I just really wanted the Blackhawks to win, so I ate some gummy pucks. You know, kids do that, right?
Oh, yes.
You eat your you eat your like,
You eat your sadness, exactly. At all ages.
Are we getting there?
Did you plug them both into them? I can't plug them both into Why?
Do you need a cable?
No, because I don't have two inputs on this.
Oh.
I don't have two inputs on this.
Oh, for the keyboard.
For those of you who have been suspicious and don't think we're really live radio and that this is all scripted, you're right. This is an elaborately scripted
It is.
excuse not to play a song that.
We are stalling.
Well, this is part of our show. We always burn an amp up.
Yeah.
And it's like part of the show.
We were going to cuss out the audience, but Jewel already started,
Yeah, that would
so
be derivative.
Now we're just like changing chords around, which is, you know, not quite as cool, but I mean, we're not from Alaska.
Yes,
we don't have the pedigree.
This is the first I've heard of Rap Snacks. What brand are they? You- hold it up to the radio so everybody can see. It doesn't have like a company name. I don't believe it is.
Why
It's
is it
on their
called
Twitch.
Rap snacks. That's what
Yeah, who makes them though?
I
That's
didn't see the cover.
probably not the parent company. I just am curious what company they're, or what state or town or
I
zip
didn't
code.
recognize the face. Whose face is that?
Yeah, who is that? And why is the W missing?
Who's? Hey, who's
Okay.
the face? What is it? Oh. I don't
Are they really from Atlanta?
Romeo Miller, the face of Rap Snacks right now.
You know what? Next break, I'll have all the answers for you.
Can I throw a true false at you? True or false? The name Atlanta, the capital of Georgia, is short for Atlantica Pacifica.
True.
It is.
I knew it.
And nobody believes it. Nobody believes it because it's so ridiculous. It was like the
That's not
fifth
that
name.
ridiculous.
They had
They
four
are near
names
the
before
ocean.
that. What?
Well,
Yeah, it's not.
but Pacific, not so much. Is that something to do with like a fault line?
The
or something?
beautiful Atlanta shoreline.
Oh, okay. It's got to be some tectonic thing.
We're good?
We're back, guys.
Old home
Getting the
one.
real live show experience here.
I'll be back after this song.
All right. I had a dream last night. I seen a fading light outside my one-windowed bedroom. A car driving away accelerates, and in that moment, then I realize I've been locked inside this place for days, and you were moving ever further away. One chance to gather up the yellow sun. One chance to split a heart into two beats. Into two beats. Dance, dance until the light makes you woozy. Crooked don't equate to a crooked smile, with imperfections being a perfect mile. I don't want what I love. Stolen, 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 stolen. Crooked deeds don't equate to a crooked smile, with imperfections being a perfect smile. I don't want what I love stolen. I don't want what I love used. I don't need an abuser. I don't want to be forced to abuse. Red is an accent color. Green is the color of the Nile. Live on. Leave me be. By now the light was gone. Above the hill beyond. The clouds on the horizon. Blow me Thanks, guys.
That song ended a lot sooner than I was expecting. So I guess it's time to recap. You've been listening. Well, I don't need to tell you guys. You've been listening to yourselves, but Old Home on WEFT Sessions. This is WEFT Champaign, and we have a live artist every week. That's what you're hearing.
Or a group of ours.
Yeah, we have quite a lineup coming up for May. It's, I believe, the Autocorrect, Winder, Cowabunga Kid, and I think maybe band to be confirmed. I don't want to give anything. Yeah, I'm pretty happy about it. Looks like it's for Pledge Drive or something, but it's not. Sweeps week, you know?
It's just good May.
Yeah, indeed. Definitely Autocorrect next week and Winder the week after that. And then 3 more. I know Cowabunga Kid is one of them. I don't know. I always hate giving out 3 and then feeling like I'm leaving somebody out. But I do remember one of them was like not completely confirmed. So
You're doing the Lord's work.
So could you give out how people can find you, not just on Bandcamp, but wherever you want to be found? Not somewhere you don't want to be found.
We don't want to be found on the Southern Boundary Lost list.
Yeah, just don't look for us behind any like truck stop porn.
It's easy to do.
But actually, yeah, look for us on Instagram. This old home. It's this_old_home, and we're also on Facebook. Just look up Old Home. It should pull up. Maybe type in Champaign if it's pulling up other things. But I think we're the only old home that pops up.
We're the only old home on Facebook.
The only old home. Everybody else has been remodeling.
Anything else you want people to take away, or should I do the announcement?
Come out Thursday again.
Yeah.
Oh,
we'll,
yes,
we'll
yes.
we'll have some merch there. We can't give you merch from here, but
We got really good shirts.
yeah, we got some nice shirts.
So that's from what, 9 to 11:30 ish.
Yeah, let's say that. Yeah, that sounds about right.
So don't have to pay the babysitter the big bucks.
Right.
With that guy's band. With Winder.
It's Winder.
Oh, yeah, Thursday.
It's Chris. The Winder Band.
The Winter Band.
Winter.
Winter band.
That's
The
why
the Isaac Winder Band.
they might have to go on hiatus because it's not winter anymore.
You know, I was going to say something about, you know, whether it's Winder or Winder, but if it were Vinder, that would mean everybody lost. You wouldn't have to pay out on any bets because, and Vinder would just be mean because. Although I guess if it were German, wouldn't it be like a T sound for the D, like Vinta?
There'd be more awesome German restaurants. You wouldn't have to go all the way to Gibson.
I mean, it could be Schweizerdeutsch, in which case you just don't even say it like German.
Have you been to that one in Gibson City?
Hell yeah, it's fucking.
Oh, Bayernstube?
Yeah.
It's a jewel.
It's a jewel. It's a freaking
Now,
really good restaurant.
now I feel bad because I just read something about the mayor's race in Gibson City, and I don't actually remember how it turned out. But yay, Gibson City for having Bayernstube. And
That's the one thing I know about Gibson City is there's a German.
that's, I think, the
It's
one thing almost
really
everybody.
Good.
It's like, I don't think most people passing through would know Gibson City, but for the fact they have awesome German food. And the next time I have a ride to the next time I have a ride to Gibson City, I'm eating there.
Try to get there in October. They've got a fest.
So I've heard. All right. If you like local music, please stay tuned. Actually, whether or not you like local music, please stay tuned for another hour of local music. Maybe you'll find something you like. We have old-time piano and some blues and all kind. Local music is like oldies in that it's not genre-specific, so I can get to something you like if you work with me. So another hour of local music, but still one more song from Old Home. Thanks again, guys, and this is WFT Champaign.
Woo! Thanks for having us. This one's called 714 Before.
came in 714 before you were burned. You were burned before. Woo!
Wow, thanks for having us, guys. It's been a lovely night.